Greetings, everyone. This is the Sale of the Terror of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra. And I am back for some more of Wright Dual Destinies. Now, I apologize for what happened last night. I was actually having sound issues. My mic was actually not working. I have no idea why I did that, and unfortunately I had to delete all of my work. I actually had to go through at least half of the first case again, and I'm also going to have to redo the second case, at least where I was. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Now, before we begin, one thing I should mention. In this game, you don't just play as Wright. You also play as Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. There's also another special character as well. Wright's adopted daughter, Trucy. And you're actually going to see her very shortly. Here we go. There's Apollo Justice. Guess I'm a little early. That's Trucy. She is Wright's adopted daughter. And this is the first shot I've had in a while, after all. It's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot has happened since then. But I settled in nicely, despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Wright Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you, it's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. I'm under the impression that I was a lawyer. Interesting fact, everyone. When I was in high school, I actually studied law. Okay. Oh, don't be so sure. Tell me again why I chose to work here? In quotes. Where is Mr. Wright anyway? I know exactly what she's talking about. Both of them are talking about anyway. Wait a second. Another day of anything goes begins at the Wright Anything Agency. Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane. Ninetales, that reminds me of Naruto. So what are we doing way up here in the mountains? Yokai, that's basically like a Japanese monster craze. Indeed. Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Owner Man's Manor. I believe the correct term should be Elder Man. An E instead of an A. I could do without thoughtfulness like that. Just starting to move to Kyubi Manor Garden. Alright. Let's head there. I had actually just gotten to the first part of the trial when I actually ended this. Hopefully the sound won't screw up again. I'm going to be extremely pissed if it does. Wow, this place is really something. I think what happened was I might have unplugged my mic by accident. I think that might have been what caused the sound to screw up. This time I'm going to be careful and not do so. Ah, Jinxie. That is a good friend of Trucy. And this is Jinxie Tenma. Love of red. That's what Apollo Justice wears. He actually wears a red jacket. And he has pointy hair, kind of like Phoenix Wright. Now, a couple things I need to mention. For anyone who has not played any of the Phoenix Wright games, or the Apollo Justice games for that matter. Now, this is actually the very first game where... this is actually the very first Phoenix Wright game where Apollo Justice actually appears. Same thing goes for another character who you'll actually see in a little bit. The next thing is Apollo Justice actually has his own series of games. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. There are actually 5 Phoenix Wright games. There's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Justice for All, Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations, Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies, which is this game, and Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. I happen to have all of them. I actually did 2 live streams of the original Phoenix Wright game trilogy. The first 3 games. This game I actually have not played yet, and same thing goes for Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. What the? Okay. That is a warning charm. Eesh. I gotta probably do my hair for this. Okay. Anyway. Now, one other thing I should mention about both the Apollo Justice and the Phoenix Wright games. First off, we have this. This is the court record. Whenever you get pieces of evidence, you actually press R1 to actually check the evidence and actually see what could be used to actually solve a case. Yes, these are about lawyers. And no, I'm not joking either. When in a trial, you can actually call an objection, or you can actually say hold it, and you actually basically what you can actually do is you can actually basically try to get more information from a witness. And that's basically all for now. Anyway, let us continue, shall we? One moment, please, everyone. I'm actually going to show you something. Let's see. Just checking something right now. Just give me a sec. I'm just loading this up just for a moment. Let's see, is this it? No, I think this is it. All right. Okay, we're good. Alright. Reload this. Okay. Everyone, I'm gonna cut it off just for a moment, just for a bit. I will return in a few minutes. Don't go. If you need to do anything, do so now. So I will be returning in a few minutes.